Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to tell you about the digestive system. The whole digestive system starts from the mouth. The yellow ball which you can see is the food. The food goes into the mouth, then the salivary glands starts producing saliva. This saliva contains an enzyme called amylase. This enzyme helps in the digestion of carbohydrates. It converts starch into sugar.
Then the food goes to the esophagus. The esophagus is also called the food pipe. It is attached to the mouth. The esophagus takes the food down to the stomach.
The food has now reached our stomach. The stomach is a muscular bag. It also acts like a food processor. It churns the food. It also produces enzyme. Microbes cannot survive in stomach acid. The inner walls of the stomach have glands, and these glands produce gastric juices which contain enzymes. One of them is pepsin, and pepsin helps in digestion of protein. The inner walls of the stomach also contains mucus. This mucus helps the stomach to be protected from the gastric juices because the gastric juices are so strong that they can even melt metal. So this happens in your stomach. Now the food has changed into chyme. The gallbladder starts giving out bile. Bile is not an enzyme, but bile helps the digestive enzymes to digest fat. Bile acts as an emulsifier, which means it helps to mix fat and water. Bile is a digestive juice secreted by the liver. Although it doesn't contain any digestive enzymes, it plays an important role in the digestion of fats. This process is known as emulsification of fats. When the gallbladder is giving out bile, pancreas also give out three juices which are called pancreatic juices.
The food is now changed into chyme. The food goes down into the small intestine.
The small intestine is divided into three parts, but functionally it does two things. The first thing that it does is to digest fats, proteins, and carbohydrates completely. And the second thing that small intestine does is to absorb fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. When the food has traveled through our body giving us energy, it returns back to the small intestine. The small intestine then sends it to the large intestine. The large intestine reabsorbs the water, and then the waste is stored in rectum. This is rectum. The waste is stored in rectum. At last, the food gets flushed out by anus.
This is how the digestive system looks. Let's recap. The food goes into your mouth, then the esophagus takes it down into the stomach. The gallbladder and the pancreas start producing enzymes. The food goes down into the small intestine. The small intestine digests the three of the nutrients. Then the absorption of the three nutrients also happens in the small intestine. The food has now given us energy and it returns back to the small intestine. The small intestine then sends the food into the large intestine. The large intestine reabsorbs the water. Then the food is stored into rectum. Then at last it gets flushed out by anus.
This was a video on the